What is up? My name is George and this is the Sports Freak. So I think the Arizona Cardinals in this draft, this 2020 NFL draft, I think they had like a very under the radar draft class, because just their first two picks that they have, I thought were instant picks that were going to make an impact immediately and make their team better. So the first pick they had, they picked 8th in the first round. They picked Isaiah Simmons, the very versatile defender from Clemson. He's 6'3". He is super fast. I thought he was a steal. He was there at number 8. They were able to get him. And then the third round, they didn't have any picks till the third round. They were able to get Josh Jones, the tackle from Houston, who I thought the Dolphins were going to select in the first round with their 18th pick, but they picked Austin Jackson instead. So then this Josh Jones was like a late first round to second round like pick. That's what everyone was expecting. So the fact he was able to fall to the third round and these guys were able to get him, that was a steal, because this is a good tackle. Like, he has a big upside, and he's immediately going to make an impact on their offensive line, which was not very great last year. So this is an immediate, helpful impact player. And Isaiah Simmons is going to make an immediate impact as well on the defense, because we know the Cardinals defense wasn't that great last year. This player automatically makes them better as it is. And just off these two players, Isaiah Simmons and Josh Jones, I thought that was a great draft already by the Cardinals. They got two players who are going to instantly make an impact on their team. I mean, and to the fact they already stole DeAndre Hopkins from the Texans. It's still mind-blowing that how the Texans would let DeAndre Hopkins go for such cheap draft picks. In my opinion, they didn't get a first round from him. So in my opinion, this is how their draft class goes. They got Isaiah Simmons, they got Josh Jones, and then they cheated the Texans out of DeAndre Hopkins. And then later in the fourth round, they got Lecky Foto, a defensive tackle from Utah. He's actually a pretty underrated player. I like that. Rashard Lawrence from LSU, defensive tackle. That's another underrated player. I like that. They got Evan Weaver from Cal. He's an inside linebacker. I'm not really crazy about that pick. They got Eno Benjamin from Arizona State. That's actually a really under the radar pick. Some guy who can be the guy behind Kenyon Drake, which is a great pick. So I thought the Arizona Cardinals had a really good draft. Like, I know a lot of people aren't talking about them. It's fair. There's other teams out there who had great drafts, but I thought the Arizona Cardinals nailed it with the first two picks. Like, I would have been happy with just the two picks that they had with Isaiah Simmons and Josh Jones. Instant players, going to make an immediate impact, going to make their team better, and they're at a very tough division. They're going against the Seahawks, the Rams. I can't remember the other team they're going. Seahawks, the Rams, and the Seahawks, the Rams, and there's the Cardinals. I can't remember the other team on the top of my head right now. It'll come to me later. But it's an immediate impact in a tough division that they're going against. So I think this is great. This is good. They needed these players. And I think Kyler Murray, specifically with getting Josh Jones, is going to be really happy, because there's a lot of times last year he was just running around. He did take a lot of unnecessary sacks, which kind of affected how his offensive line, it looked on, I guess, stat-wise. But as he gets better, and I was adding Josh Jones and then Isaiah Simmons on defense, an instant playmaker, and they got DeAndre Hopkins. They already have Larry Fitzgerald, Christian Kirk, and then they have Kenyon Drake. I said, look out for them. They could surprise a lot of people in their division. I don't know if they'll make the playoffs. It depends how Cliff Kingsbury comes around in his second year as the head coach. I think he's, at first I was always skeptical about him, but I think he's slowly starting to grow on me. It was the 49ers who was in the division. I don't know how I forgot about the 49ers. That was the other team. So they're in the tough division, as I said. Cliff Kingsbury, second year as head coach, I think his playmaking is going to get better. Defensively, with Isaiah Simmons, they should just be better all around, because this guy's very versatile. He can play as a safety, linebacker, get after the quarterback. I mean, he can do it all, and he's fast. He is super fast. So I really think that the Cardinals had a great draft. If you're a Cardinals fan, I'm really happy for you. Really excited to watch you guys play. Cannot wait to just see. I mean, I think y'all are just going to be a lot better. Just a lot better as a whole. And y'all, it's not like y'all were last season. I know y'all had a losing record, but y'all were competitive in a lot of games. Cardinals were competitive in a lot of games. I don't know if how many people watched their games, but they were actually pretty competitive in those games. But anyway, guys, that's the video. Let me know what you think down below. Make sure you give me a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. Make sure to ring the bell for notifications so you're notified the next time I post a video. And I'll see you on another video soon.